What is up, YouTube? I'm so excited to be here. Welcome back. This is episode 5 of our Minecraft Let's Play, and let's get into it. We are starting right where we left off on the last episode. We're in this village, and we're going to turn this crummy village cavern into something quite respectable. I started off with some construction. I'm just terraforming this environment. I'm capturing some of these villagers. They don't know what's going on, but they're watching me. Probably because I'm about to make their lives a whole lot better. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't really know what I wanted this place to look like in the end. I didn't have some kind of grand vision or anything. I was just kind of doing everything on the fly. I was just figuring it out as I go. I wanted to clear up a lot of this stuff that you see me doing, and I wanted to make it flat. I wanted to make it just look a little bit better and give me some space to start working, start giving them some homes. I don't know if you'd call it a home, maybe a prison. I don't know what you're going to call it, but I'm going to keep working on that as we go. I'm not going to do it all in one shot. I think when I work on projects too much, I kind of get a little bored. So I took a break. I came back to the farm. These were the sheep and cows that I moved to this pen. So now I'm going to kill the cows, get them out of here. So there's just sheep because we already have the cow pen. Now I'm getting rid of these pressure plates because I don't know if you remember in a previous episode, I walked in here, heard the door open up behind me, and I got, I don't know, ambushed, I guess you could call it. Ambushed by a zombie, and if that was a creeper, I would have been way more mad. So I'm going to get rid of those so creatures can't just walk in. And also, if you keep watching, or if you have watched in the past rather, you know that we got a little bit of an infestation problem on our front lawn because of these trees, as you see me handling here. And by the way, there's a lot of them. Look at that, a baby zombie in iron armor. So yeah, I know, I gotta cut down some of these trees just to make the problem go away, but in the meantime, gonna get rid of those pressure plates makes me feel a whole lot better. Really know what I'm doing some, I guess you could say home improvement here. I just want to kind of make the grounds look a little bit better. So I got this pathway, and I'm just, it didn't really matter what I was putting in, diorite, cobblestone. I just wanted it to look nice, and I wanted 2 different colors because it kind of pops when you look at it. But I'm about to run out of some diorite, so I'm going to go back to the village and keep working on this. Because eventually I want to have a very sophisticated yet simple trading system. Because to be completely honest, I'm not one of these super big Minecraft YouTubers that really understands exactly how it goes through and through. Yeah, I've been playing Minecraft basically my entire life, but I guess there's some aspects of the game I never really got into. And although I've made some pretty crazy village designs, I've never actually really got into trading with them. So this is going to be the first time you guys are going to see me learn on the fly. I'm going to be looking things up and figuring it out. So if you don't know either, so I went with the orange wood. I believe it's called Acadian wood, and honestly, I don't think you see enough of it in this game. There's not a lot of orange colored stuff, so it's nice to switch it up. And, you know, I feel like you don't see a lot of orange in real life either. I feel like the only time I see it is if it's on like a fancy Lamborghini or something. So these are the 3 huts I have now. By the way, let me know down below if you don't like the orange, if you got any recommendations, you think I should make them smaller, let me know down below and I might make that change. Eventually, I want this entire outpost, this trading center, I want it to be covered. I want it to be like a giant room. Like I might put glass at the top, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see as we go. Like I said, I don't really have a plan for this yet. We're already a few minutes into this video, so I just want to take the opportunity right now, early on, while most of you guys are still watching, and just say thank you. Thank you for watching these videos. I got a ton of support on the previous episodes, way more than I thought I would, and, you know, I just want to say thank you. Please stick around to the end of this video. If you don't, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But I'm coming out with more videos this week. Episode 4 came out today at the time that I'm recording this. This is probably going to come out today too. It'll see, you know, we'll see how far I get into the editing process and how much I get done. But yeah, I just wanted to say a quick thank you. And also, I put some movie reviews up on my channel as well. So if you like movies, if you're interested in movies, you know, maybe give it a look. So far, Saltburn, my review on Saltburn is up on the channel. Coming up this week is the review for Ironclaw and Poor Things. Both great movies. If you haven't seen them, I'd give them a look. I actually just saw Ironclaw last night with one of my friends at a 10:15 showing. Man, that movie was nuts. That movie was heartbreaking, but it was so good. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you saw the thumbnail from the previous episode, or it could also be the thumbnail for this video, I'm not sure yet, but the picture of my base in that thumbnail is much different than the base I have in this video right now, and that's because I took a screenshot from a from a future episode. So take a look at that, because that's what's in store to come. If you haven't already seen it, I got one of those Star Wars ships, like I don't know what the name of them is, but they have those flat sides to them. It's the ones that the Empire uses with the little circular cockpit in the middle. So I built one of those high above and next to my base, so it looks really cool, especially from afar, because if you're traveling or on an adventure in my world and you look towards my base, you can see the ship in the sky. I don't know, I think it looks cool, but you guys are going to see it pretty soon. Next up on the agenda for today's video is farm expansion. I'm expanding everything. I need sugarcane, I need more of it so I can make paper, so I can make books, to build an enchantment library and finally get some enchantments going in this world. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm growing more of everything. More wheat so I can get bread, more carrots, more potatoes, more beets. I'm going to be going Dwight Schrute on this bitch. And where I'm going to expand it to is I'm going to go down this river. I'm going to turn this river into a farm so it almost looks like it naturally appeared from the river. What I'm also going to do is, I think I do this in the next episode, but I'm not totally sure. These oak slabs right here, obviously they're above the level of the bed. They're above the level that I'm walking on, so it looks kind of awkward. And I did that because I thought that if you put a slab in a water block, it removes the water. So the dirt wouldn't be hydrated and I wouldn't be able to grow crops. But I believe they changed that in an update. If you put a slab into a block of water, half of that block is still water, half of it's slab. So I'm eventually going to make those changes, and I'm going to change it all to birch. I think it looks nicer, I think it looks cleaner, but it'll kind of look like the other end of my farm. And it's all in uniform. But like I said, I think I do this side of my farm in the next episode. But right now I'm just going to refill these beds, because we need crops, baby. Especially because I believe one of those farmers over at our trading post, aka our prison, he trades emeralds for beets. So I'm going to go, like I said, Dwight Schrute. I'm going to give him 1,000,000 beets, and I'm going to get 1,000,000 emeralds back. And, emeralds are cool. Kind of useless as far as what I know. I mean, I believe they're useless. I think the only thing you can build them for are those pyramids so you can mine faster. But I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments, because if emeralds are more useful than what I'm thinking, then beets have all of a sudden become the most valuable thing in this Minecraft world. So we're about done with the expansion of the farm, at least for this episode. I'm just doing some minor additions right before I gear up, because the next thing on the agenda for today's video is finally we're gonna go into the Nether, and hopefully I don't die, because god damn it, that place is a hellhole. Every time I go in there, I end up dying. So, you guys are about to see my first adventure into the Nether. I haven't been in the Nether before, so you guys are about to see it. Hopefully I don't spawn and then walk off the portal and immediately fall into a lava ocean, because that would be not good. And the Nether is very exciting for me, because to be completely honest, I mean, I've probably spent, I can't even count, probably close to maybe more than 1,000 hours I've played Minecraft. I've played it on every console. I've played it on the computer. I've been playing Minecraft basically since Minecraft came out, and yet there's so many aspects of this game that I'm not familiar with, and I don't know how they work. The Nether, I haven't really experienced a lot of these different biomes. For instance, the one that I spawned in, I think this is called a basalt biome. I'm not totally sure. I could be completely butchering the name. I could be mispronouncing it. It might not be called anything like that. But that, it's interesting to me, because I haven't really explored a lot of these different biomes. I know there's a fortress for the piglins, which I've only explored, a tiny bit. So it's gonna be cool that you guys are gonna be watching me kind of experiencing a lot of this for the first time. And the Nether is not the only thing that I'm not that familiar with. I think they added a new animal or creature that you have to go underwater and brush these blocks and then try to get its egg. That's pretty cool. A sniffler, I believe it's called. So we're gonna do that in some future episodes. I'm gonna try to get all the animals onto our base. I'm gonna try to get all the trees onto our base. Like I said in the first episode, we are going to beat the crap out of these bosses, and you guys are gonna watch it all unfold. And now that we're 10 minutes into this video, I think the only people that are still sticking around are probably people who have seen my other videos, the other episodes to my Minecraft Saga, the epic adventure. And so when I first started making these episodes, I was writing the scripts down, and then I was recording the audio. I kind of switched that. Now I'm recording and I'm talking live. Like right now, I'm completely improvising what I'm saying. I have nothing written down, and I think it sounds a little better. It sounds a little bit more natural. So let me know in the comments which version you like better. If you go back to the first episode, that's a written script that I wrote down and then recorded word for word. What I'm saying now is completely off the top of my head. So let me know which sounds more natural, because I feel like when I'm writing, it's a lot more strict. It's a lot more, you know, it's almost unnatural. It's a little robotic. But when I'm recording this, you know, and I'm ad-libbing everything, there's a lot of there's a lot of repeating, there's not a lot of thought that goes into it, because like I said, I'm not thinking, I'm just talking. And a few moments ago you saw me kill an Enderman, which is our motto in this world. Like you guys have known from previous episodes, we hate Endermen on this channel. Every Enderman that we see will die, 100%. Either he'll die or I'll die. And I think I just bit the Zin that was in my mouth, and now I'm pretty sure it's leaking into my mouth, and it's kind of fucking disgusting. And, oh my god. Yeah, I think there's like the Zin, you know, like that dust Zin, like the nicotine Zin. I think it's like in my mouth right now. I should probably spit this out, but we're recording. I'm working. We're doing something here. And like you see me doing here, I am doing something completely idiotic. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to dig down to the level that you can find the what's that material called that you build the armor out of, like the I can't remember, but that material that you build the fancy armor out of, that's better than the diamonds. I'm trying to dig down to that level, but every time I dig down I kept finding lava, so now I built a bridge across. I can't believe I didn't get blown up by a gas. And now I'm about to die. So I built myself into this corner. I'm gonna heal up. I'm shitting myself right now. So immediately, as soon as I got out of that and I healed up a little bit, I ran right back and I got the hell out of there. Because fuck that. I'm not trying to die again in front of you guys. So now I'm heading back. I'm back home and it feels good. It never feels better to get back to your base than when you're really far from your base. Or when you're in the Nether, or when you almost die, and then you get to the safety of the base that you built. Nothing's better than that. You feel like nothing can touch you. And now, as you can see, I'm doing some upgrades to my base. As I was building this, I was kind of going for the idea that I kind of wanted the base to be like encapsulated by wood, so it almost looked like everything was indoors, like you were going through, like, you know how like in the Lord of the Rings, the hobbits in the Shire have like those like really cool houses where it kind of seems like everything is in like this, it kind of seems like the house is its own world. So I kind of wanted to do that. So I got this far and I stopped for now. This is going to be as much as you know, the most amount of upgrades that you'll see in the rest of this video. There's only like 1 minute left, so we're watching the sunset. It's the end of the video. I just want to say thank you guys. If you're sticking around right now, you're the fucking best. I love you. I appreciate you. Please come back for more. Peace, guys.